you thinking of doing a Q&A? Nah, I'm just not that interesting.
People want to know more about you. Have you considered the Q&A? I'm so busy right now. Maybe later.
By far, most requested video is a Q&A. I think you should do it. I will soon, I promise.
You're doing the Q&A right now. Stop! Right now. Okay, I'm doing it.
Let's start with personal questions and facts. How old are you?
I am 33. I know, it's crazy.
When is your birthday?
I have a birthday on Christmas, 25th of December.
Do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have a brother. See, that's him and that's me.
Where do you live?
I move a little bit between places, but currently I am in a warm country in Europe.
Where?
Portugal.
And where are you from?
I'm from Slovenia.
What is your mother language?
Slovenian.
What other languages do you speak?
I also speak English, then Norwegian. Ut potur aldri sur. French. J'ai étudié français pendant 4 ans, mais j'oublié beaucoup. Spanish.
Aprendí español viendo las telenovelas cuando era más joven.
Understand Italian.
Capisco e parlo un po' di italiano. È deliziosa la pizza?
And Portuguese.
Eu entendo português, mas ainda não sei falar muito. Mas eu sim sei comer muitas pastéis de nata. What is your weight and height?
168 or 5'5".
Around 50 without shoes or 110 pounds. What have you studied and what is your qualification?
I have a master's degree in finance and economics. Look, I found my old student note. For me, the best way to study was to make really neat notes. I would write everything down, and just by doing that, I would learn a lot.
Have you ever had other jobs before YouTube?
Yes, I was making sandwiches, I was working in accounting, and before going 100% into YouTube, I was working 5 years in bank/insurance company.
Are you engaged? Are you married? Are you in a relationship? Hey, where are you going? Answer.
Okay, let's say it like that. I've definitely found my person, but I'm not getting married anytime soon.
Would you like having kids in the future? And if yes, how many?
Yes, probably 2.
If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Sweet potato.
So what is your favorite food?
I love pizza, gnocchi, then there are these Slovenian plum dumplings made out of potatoes. Mwah, so good. But I also love all the other food.
What is your favorite snack?
I like almond butter, dark chocolate, or any kind of fruit.
Favorite candy or treat?
I don't eat any candy right now. Sad times. But in the past, my favorites were all the small chocolate bars.
Are you actually blonde?
Yes, this is my natural color. I haven't added any highlights in about 4 years.
If your house catches fire, what will you grab first? Fire! Run! How are you so healthy?
I just don't buy junk food at all. And if you don't have these things at home, you're not gonna eat them. You know, it's 10 o'clock in the evening, you start itching for something unhealthy, and you're not gonna get it. Bingo.
What is your secret for perfect skin?
Girl, my skin is not perfect at all. It's actually quite a struggle, and I may do a video dedicated just to my skin one day.
Did you stop wearing clothes from the kids section?
No.
Do you actually sleep in that girly bed that you use in your videos? You probably mean this room, right? I actually donated the furniture before moving out of the apartment, so no, I don't sleep in that room. I sleep here. Have you ever tripped over doing your turns on camera?
I don't think so, but I am clumsy, so a lot of the times I would cut out the more awkward parts of my skin.
Did you receive a YouTube play button? wanna do a collab?
I live far away from any YouTuber that I know, so I'm not sure about that. Hello? Anyone?
Will there ever be a return of Maya from the costumes challenge?
Hey, Maya,
What?
will you ever be in my videos again? Maybe. There you have it.
Did your parents agree when you told them you want to be a YouTuber?
I think I was around 26, so I just started the channel, and after a few months, I showed them the videos. Look, Mom, that's me! They probably never imagined where this could lead, as neither have I, but they were always very supportive.
What's the hardest part of being a YouTuber?
For me, to disconnect and take a day off. It's a job that never stops.
Breathe out. Okay, I'll have to finish filming that video later. Focus, you're meditating. Breathe in, breathe out. Yeah, I'll edit the voiceover tonight and... Are you planning to do some vlogs?
Maybe. Would you like that?
Are Katie and Miss Teacher real?
Miss Teacher, Katie, come.
Do you have a secret talent?
I can walk really fast. See, I told you.
What is your favorite color?
I love blue. This shade is one of my favorites.
And what is your favorite animal?
Okay, so when I was younger, my favorite was a killer whale. Cute, right? But right now, I just cannot decide. All the animals are so cute. I could spend hours watching TikToks of small animals. They are the cutest thing ever. And not just small, also big. All the animals, I love them all.
City or countryside?
Both have their charms, advantages and disadvantages, but for me personally, the countryside. I could live in a small city, but really huge ones, not for me. I value so much the fresh air, space around me so I can be alone, run, scream. It just makes me feel free. I think I would feel really anxious and stressed living in a big city surrounded by millions of people. Not everyone has a choice, of course, but since I do, I prefer living more remotely.
Have you ever thought about moving to the US?
No, I love Europe so much, I don't think I'll ever leave.
Why did you move to Norway in the first place and why did you leave?
I moved to Norway to study in Oslo and then I got a job in Bergen. After 5 years, I quit my job and I stay a couple of years longer to do YouTube. But I like to film outside, so the majority of the year I was freezing too much, so I decided to move somewhere warmer.
Do you play any sports and what is your favorite sport?
I like hiking, Pilates, boxing. Fun fact, when I was young, like in primary school, I was actually very good at sprinting. So my PE teacher would always encourage me to, start training and to become an athlete. And I just never did. Let's see if I'm still any good. I don't think so.
Do you have any pets?
No, but I would love to.
Do you love buying expensive things?
To me personally, material things just don't bring me happiness, but I don't judge people that spend money on, cars and designer bags, shoes, clothes, all that. If you have money to do that and it makes you happy, then go for it. But for me personally, it just doesn't bring me joy. So I much rather spend my money on equipment for my videos. I want to have the best possible quality. And then I also spend quite a lot on healthy food.
When did you start making videos about DIY?
So I started with makeup, then I added a bit of nail art, and then I actually made a few DIY nail art tools tutorials, and that kind of naturally led me to DIY, lifestyle. I added a bit of comedy in there, and that's where I really love it.
Are you doing all the editing yourself?
We are 2 people working on the videos, and I do a lot of editing myself.
Who is your cameraman?
My boy!
Are you gonna make your own merch?
I would love to if I ever have time, but if I do it, I want to do it really good. I want to have really good quality, maybe even make a specific brand for myself, but we'll see.
Why did you stop posting on the SaraBeautyCorner channel?
I created this very high expectation for me on this channel, making 20-minute long, heavy edited videos. For me, it was just so exhausting and I just needed to take a step back. That's why I said, I'm gonna make another channel called Fun with Sara. I'm gonna still post their very heavy edited videos, but at least I'm gonna make them shorter. And that's what I've been doing. I haven't actually taken a break. I was just posting on the other channel.
Why don't you post regularly?
I work on my videos all the time. For me, it's not humanly possible to spend more hours working on videos as I'm already doing. So I am actually posting totally regularly for me. It just happens to be more like once a month. I also think this way. Each video that I post is going to be on my channel forever. So I can spend 1 week working on a video, or I can spend 4 weeks working on a video and be very proud of that video. And then I'm gonna have forever this video that I'm super proud of, that makes me really happy on my channel. And that's just more important to me than fitting, you know, a schedule. Do you know what I mean? No. And that's fine, because some people appreciate the extra effort and some don't. And that's the beauty of internet. There's so many creators out there, so everyone can find something they really like.
How do you edit your videos?
I use Adobe Suite, Adobe Premiere Pro, After Effects, and for pictures, Photoshop.
If you weren't a YouTuber, what would you be?
Probably I would still be working in a bank, finance, investments, something along these lines.
If you could give any advice to a girl just starting a career, what would it be?
I would say go that extra mile. Investing in your product, whether that's a video or investing in your knowledge, is always a great idea.
What is your favorite video on your channel and the most fun you had filming one of the videos?
Halloween costumes video is one of my favorites. I just love all the DIYs in there. I also like the Cardass art because it was such a unique idea. And this DIY phone case video also has a very special place in my heart. I remember editing this video right around the time when my grandma passed away, and it will always remind me of her and how it helped me take my mind off of things and gave me something positive. It was June, everything was blooming. I mean, look at these colors. So these are my favorites. And now the most fun I had while filming, it was probably when we were filming this part of sneaking toys in class.
Literature writing is considered to be literature writing is considered to be often due to the is considered to be
You know when you laugh so hard that everything hurts? It was like that.
How long does it take to make one video?
It depends on the length of the video, how many locations I film at, how I edit. To give you an example, the Halloween costumes video, it took a day or two for planning, making the script and buying all the necessities. Then it took me at least 10 days to film. I remember it took me 3 whole days to film only the DIY parrot costume. And I made 6 costumes in that video. Then I spent 1 day filming all the costumes outside, making the drone shots, all that. 1 day to film Sara and Katie, and another day to film Miss Teacher and Maya. And after that, we also had to do all the editing. I sometimes spent a whole day just on making the intro. Then you have color grading, sound effects, visual effects. We make different titles in every single video. Always completely new music, which you have to find and edit so it creates the perfect atmosphere.
Both of your costumes are so unique, creative, and extremely well executed, so you both get a 10! Bravo! Bravo! Yes! Really? Alright! Enough! Let's get serious again.
I know that when you watch the videos, everything runs so smoothly that you think, you know, it took me 20 minutes to make it. But the reality is much less smooth, and there is a lot of sweat, struggles, and even tears in there. They make me very happy and proud, so that's what matters to me. I can honestly say I can retire tomorrow feeling very happy and accomplished with everything that I've created and given to the world. So, goodbye. No, just kidding. I'm not retiring.
These were all the questions. Was it really necessary to wait 7 years to answer them?
Awesome. Thank you so much to everyone who sent in the questions. If you missed the opportunity, too bad, it's gone forever. Love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye!